My name is Kevin Enners. I'm the Communication Project Manager for the Kyle Pease Foundation. Cycling. I never saw it as a sport. I just saw it as a means of connecting with friends and family. The question was never why, but how. I can't tell you how much time my dad and I have spent building prototypes and adapting typical and recumbent bikes in our garage. During that time, we bonded while studying different bike parts and learning innovative ways to help me ride. Over time, we learned the do's and a lot of don'ts in bike building. I was born with cerebral palsy. Growing up, I knew that I couldn't do what my friends could do, at least not without help or slight modifications, and riding a bike was one activity that allowed me to hang with my friends with the least amount of help. I was hooked from day one. My first bike was a typical bike with big training wheels. Maybe not the most stable bike, but it was a start. A few years later, as I got stronger and bigger, we started looking into recumbent bikes. We found one, a Sun Trike, and it was awesome. Suddenly, the door to the possibilities opened up. For the first time in my life, I could explore and appreciate the natural beauty of the outdoors. It was mostly picturesque trails, neighborhoods, and schoolyard-facing suburbia, but it felt like I was globetrotting. In high school and college, I developed greater leg strength, which helped me increase my speed but led to me consistently flipping my bike. Again. The search was on for another bike. I remember we were at the bike shop on the Silver Comet and there were a few cat trikes on consignment. I sat on one and thought, yes, this is the one. My dad was thinking, how the heck is this going to work? I needed things like wheelchair shoe holders, belts, lateral supports, and flat handlebars, not to mention a coaster brake to stop. This project would take over a year to complete, but it would all be worth it. Initially, at KPF races, my dad was my push-assist teammate. Now, I am able to compete solo, with my dad now being my bike guide. I have two cat trikes, a Villager, for loping around gravel trails, and Speed, for road races. We all have reasons why we race, or ride, or stretch beyond our limits. To be faster, to be stronger, to do the seemingly impossible. As for me, it's the sense of freedom I feel on my trikes. I've had my fair share of rides during which everything went wrong. I burn matches and I just want to stop. But then, I pause for a moment, and remember why I wanted to do this in the first place. I am free from my disability. I get to leverage my abilities and overcome my cerebral palsy. For what feels like 10 seconds tops, I get to be what I want to be. And, the harder it is, the more rewarding the ride. It's also something that I can still enjoy with my family and friends.